Well, hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. Well, do y'all see what I see? Let me zoom into the middle cage there. You see the black hen turkey is in there, right? We'll come back out. There's old Tom. Where's the brown one? Anybody see her yet? I came home and she's in here. She's in the other side of the run. So that shows y'all they can fly this 4-foot fence anytime they want to. But since they were raised here, because I got them when they were little, this is home. They don't want to leave. But this one got into the other pen. Now, how? I don't know. But I'm out of scratch feed. If I had some scratch, I could throw it out and all the chickens would run to the scratch. And I could open that fence and the brown hen would go right back to the other side. But for right now, I'm going to leave her there. She got over here on her own, and there's food and water over here. So maybe she wanted to take a break from Tom. But either way, you see they're scratching up the yard pretty good. It's really hard to tell on camera, but they're scratching up the yard pretty good. And I'm going to tell y'all, I was talking with a son-in-law or a friend or something the other day. I don't remember who it was. But about the bugs, you know, every year come spring when all my fruit trees start new leaves and stuff, every year, especially the pear trees, but the blueberries and stuff, them little beetles come out, not ladybugs, just a regular old brown beetle, come out and destroy the leaves for the first month or so of, you know, new growth. And they get all over the back door. This past year, I did not have near as bad a problem with those beetles as I have the last 3 or 4 years before. And I'm thinking that's because the chickens got out here and scratched, and those beetles bore a hole in the ground, and they live in the ground until they come out at night to feed. So I don't know how deep they go, but I've seen the holes. I'm thinking the chickens have scratched them up and eat a lot of those beetles or their larvae or something, because I didn't have near, I mean, it was like a 90% drop off from what I normally have as far as what attacks the new growth leaves on all my trees. So I'm hoping this turned out to be a good benefit, which is what I wanted. I want them to fertilize the fruit orchard back here, and I want them to eat the bugs that cause problems. So it's a win-win. It's good area for them. It's, you know, good protein for them. Chickens love eating insects, and it's helping me have healthier trees that'll produce more fruit. So I'm thinking so far it's worked out really well for me. Junior's been a little quiet lately, but y'all, when after he molted and his feather came back, he got one with that white on it, and why, I have no idea. Have no idea. His daddy didn't have any white, and I didn't have. You can tell his mother wasn't white, or he wouldn't have all the colors he's got. But I don't know why he's got that white one coming out. But I don't know how well y'all can hear Tom's drum. Oh, now you don't want to do it. Come on. Boop, boop, boop. Y'all hear that? Boop. But I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to do a video and show y'all my brown turkey hen decided to switch pens today, and that's fine. She's not going to like the roost in this one. It's not quite big enough for them, but she usually flies up on that roost in the middle pen. So she may fly over at night. I don't know. But I'm not going to force her. And she got herself over there, so I'm going to leave her alone for right now. But we've got some colder than normal temperatures coming up. typically the coldest, single time that I can remember in the last 5 or 10 years here on my homestead anyway has been about 17 degrees, and that's been quite a while ago. We had, I think, one night last year that got close to that. But I'm looking at the forecast today. Of course, I'm in the heating and air and refrigeration business, so temperatures matter to us. When it's hot, we're busy with air conditioning. When it's cold, we're busy with heat, and refrigeration is just year round. But we're looking at it, and next week, guys, they're forecasting us to get down to 16. They updated it today down from 20 to 16, and it could get colder than that. I don't know. So I bought another heat lamp like I've got in here for the chickens. Actually a much stronger one with the cage over it and all. I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna put it in Sparky's doghouse and run a cord back here and plug it in with the lights for the chickens. So if the chickens get heat, he gets heat. And that's all I can do for him. I can't have him in the house. I've got a kennel, but when I first found him, the first few days when I was nursing him back to health, I put him in there, and good Lord, he made a mess. He pooped through the kennel and peed through the, I didn't know. So I don't want that in my house. So, and I never know when I'm getting home either. That's why I don't have an inside dog. Sometimes it's 14, 15-hour days, and that's too long to have a animal locked up. So I don't want that. But anyway, I'm gonna get up there before it gets any darker and colder, and I'm gonna get his light installed inside his doghouse and run the power back here and plug it up. I don't want him to go through several nights of the below 20-degree temps, or even below 25. I mean, I got up one morning last week to go to work, and it was about 34 degrees, and he's laying outside of his doghouse. He wasn't even in it. Most mornings he's inside that doghouse. But anyway, I'll let y'all know I am planning for this cold. I hope you guys are planning for it. Don't forget to leave water, they say dripping, but I find it better to have the smallest steady stream that I can have, and that tends to help better. I can't do that on the chickens. This first waterer for the first 2 pens is leaking where it screws into it, so I'm not going to fix that till after the cold weather's gone. I'd rather it just, be that fast drip and hopefully not freeze. This one, there's nothing I can do. If I leave the water dripping, it's going to make one heck of a mess back here, and it's just going to freeze anyway. So I'm going to leave the faucet at the other side of the barn here. That's on the end of this water line. I'm going to leave it running like I've done once before. Even though I've got them insulated and all that, that's a cold temp. So I'm gonna leave it running, and I always leave my kitchen sink, because my outside faucet on the house is right outside the kitchen, straight off that line. So I leave the kitchen sink running, and that faucet, I've got a cover for it, but I don't have a problem with it. So I'm gonna put Sparky some heat up there to get through this next week and a half of what we call severe cold here in South Georgia. So anywho, guys, I appreciate y'all watching the videos. Thank you very much for all the new subscribers. I'm shocked because y'all know YouTube does not let my channel grow. For every 4 or 5 subscribers, within a few weeks it'll drop back 2 or 3, and then it'll grow 3, 4, 5, and then it'll drop back 2 or 3. So I've made somebody at YouTube mad right off the bat with a, something. I don't know. But either way, what girl? She's saying, let my friend back in here. That's actually not she, that's he. He got everything drawn up. There's the she. But anyway, I appreciate all the new subscribers. Thank y'all for watching the videos and all the comments. That helps more than you could imagine. When people comment on video, it tells the algorithm that it's engaging people, which makes them want to use YouTube more, and they suggest your video more. So, all the thumbs up and the subscriptions and the comments help us small channels grow, and I greatly appreciate it. So I'm going to shut up about that. Y'all remember what I always tell you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared.